Hey guys, the Firebird is here. I'm back, and what the hell's an upload schedule? Cause I said I was gonna upload a video every Friday, and wow, I didn't do it, and now I'm uploading hopefully on Sunday, late Sunday, because well, it is an upload schedule. But anyways, my brother couldn't be here today because he's banned for being a simp. Yes, we don't accept simps on this channel, so Squeaker had to go bye-bye. Anyways, these are the jokes. Hopefully you enjoy. Now, things have been a bit difficult for everyone lately. Like, if you're watching this, I'm sure you are affected by that thing I'm not allowed to mention because YouTube's gonna demonetize me. And the same thing goes for Transformers content, and a lot of you guys might be wondering, and I keep hearing this question over and over again on Discord servers and, you know, my own YouTube comment section, like, what's the newest movie update? What's the newest comic update? Are you gonna continue talking about the Terminator? Are you going to, like, do this, do that? Are we getting more movie news? And it's a bit more complicated than that. So I decided to make this video to give you a Transformers franchise update, basically, like telling you what's going on, what do we know, what's rumor, what's upcoming, and what should you be looking forward to. Kind of like what I did at the beginning of the year when I mentioned, hey, these are the things we can expect, but now it looks like that list is irrelevant because the whole thing with the what is going on. So, first off, I think I'm gonna start with the comics. In case you guys don't know, I recently started a review for the Transformers vs. the Terminator comic book series. It's actually pretty good, and I think it's one of my funniest videos to date. So if you guys haven't checked that out, I recommend checking it out because I put a lot of effort into it. But basically, when it comes to comics, Diamond Comic Distributors Incorporated is basically sort of shut down for the time being because of the you-know-what going on. So we're not gonna get any new comics from IDW, the Transformers vs. the Terminator series, or any other Transformers comic product that was supposed to be released in May. As for toys and stuff, we haven't been getting too many news about them. We have gotten a few, toy reviews here and there, and even some pre-orders, such as this new Megatron toy that got announced. For the game, side of things, we haven't heard anything about the Transformers Online game. There's nothing about that game! Like, I have waited over a year. This got announced last June. Like, we haven't even heard a small teaser or a trailer. It's ridiculous. But I mean, granted, games do take a long time to make. Anthem was one of those games that took a long time to make, and we're gonna talk about how it turned out, but games are expensive to make and they do take a long time to make. But staying with the game topic, it is my utmost regret to inform you that Transformers War for Cybertron, Dark of the Moon the game, and the epic gem known as Fall of Cybertron have sadly been shut down, online at least. So yeah, multiplayer servers for those games are discontinued, so you can no longer go online and play with other players. Like, Activision has, shut it down, and it's a shame because War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron, and Dark of the Moon, which I think it's really underrated. I get it, it has its flaws, but it's not as bad as some people make it out to be. The single player is pretty fun, except for the Soundwave level. I never had fun with that one. And the multiplayer, sure, it was a bit wonky. Things felt a bit stiff, and it felt a bit odd sometimes. I still had a lot of fun playing that game back in the day. And Fall of Cybertron is the biggest loss here, because Fall of Cybertron is, without a doubt, the greatest Transformers game of all time. So losing that is a huge loss. Oh, and servers were also discontinued for that game we don't talk about in this channel because, who cares about that? Going back to the toy department, we have had a few new toy reveals here and there, but they're like minor figures. There's also this Masterpiece Starscream, which actually kinda looks pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if I had the money right now, because, YouTube decided to cut my revenue in half, now they're taking more money from me because of the whole thing with the thing I'm not supposed to talk about, I'm getting even less money now, so I'm gonna start cranking out videos a bit faster now to make up for it. So if you guys can also support me on Patreon, that would be much appreciated. Now, I know that the whole thing right now is a bit difficult, so if you cannot, you know, spare some money or whatever, then don't donate. I'm not forcing you to. Only donate to my Patreon if you can. Like, make sure you have enough to eat, alright? Your safety comes first. Now, we also have some new Airrise figures, some new images here and there. They're very few and far between, and honestly, when it comes to the toy department, we haven't had that many news. For the card game, if anyone's interested. Is anyone interested in the card game? Like, I see almost no one talk about the card game, even though it's still going on. As far as I know, right now they're on the wave 5 of the Transformers card game thing. I might have to make a video talking about that, because even now I'm like, there's a card game? I keep forgetting about that. So yeah, there's still have a few new releases here and there, but it's all very slowly. Like, if I could describe what's going on with the Transformers franchise at this point, I would say it's like a turtle at the moment. Like, before things were wrapping up, we have reveals here and there. There was the Netflix TV show that, sure, some people liked it, some people didn't like it. I'm still, you know, cautiously optimistic about it. It got people talking, but now it's like the Transformers franchise went from being, you know, a bunny, you know, carefully jumping from side to side, like slowly moving forward, to being a bit of a turtle now, like every so often, you know, coming to something substantial. And honestly, I really can't blame them, because with the whole thing going on right now, there's barely anything anyone can do. So yeah. Hey, at least the official Transformers YouTube channel is cracking up music videos, so we have that to jam to. But now, going to the thing that you guys are probably the most interested about, the movies. What about the movies? Now, that situation's a bit more complicated. Now, according to Lazlo Ven and a couple of other sources, people were claiming that we're gonna get a new reveal for Beast Wars of the movie, you know, universe soon, like in the website. It's probably not gonna be a trailer or a teaser or anything. It's probably just gonna be an announcement, like say, yeah, our next movie is gonna be Bumblebee 2, our next movie is gonna be Beast Wars, our next movie is gonna be this. Because right now, Hollywood is in a bit of a hard place. I can't say that I'm too upset about it, considering that Hollywood is pretty much an awful place, and don't get me started on how awful of human beings a lot of the Hollywood actors are. The movie industry right now is in a bad place, because the whole, you know, theaters are shut down and there's no one going to go see movies, so the movies have to move on to the whole digital way of doing things, because, you know, people are not gonna go out, people are stuck inside. So with the movies, I don't think they're gonna do anything like any kind of trailer, any kind of teaser. At the very best, I can see them like moving some things around. Like Lazlo Ven mentioned that there's a Beast Wars website that, you know, the old Transformers website is being updated right now. So I would say that Hasbro and Paramount at the moment, what they're gonna do is that they're gonna take this time to like decide on what they want to do. We do know that they have a next, you know, Transformers movie planned after Bumblebee. They have something that they want to do, but I don't think they have decided quite yet as to what is that they're gonna do exactly. Last time we heard, they are working on basically a Beast Wars script and a Bumblebee 2 script. So my guess is that for the time being, this is just going to be a, you know, let's wait this out and let's start deciding on what we're gonna do. So they're just, you know, moving some things around, like, you know, re-updating the old Transformers movie websites and finishing up the scripts and maybe making an announcement saying that yes, this is what we're gonna do, this is what we have planned, and after that we're gonna start our own Transformers cinematic universe. Personally, I think that's what they're gonna do, because at the moment there's not much they can do, and if the toys, comics, and games are anything to go by, Transformers seem to have slowed down at the moment, and honestly, there's nothing we can do about it except just entertain ourselves until the madness is over. But yeah, although things are hard right now, and even for me, like making content's a bit more difficult now because I have my college to deal with, and I'm also, you know, kind of crowded in here with my parents and other family members. They're kind of the squeaky kind, so it's kind of hard to, like, you know, tell them all to like leave my studio, my makeshift studio living room, and, you know, let me record. so it's a bit hard for me to make videos, which is why I decided to go for a quality versus quantity approach, you know, sort of just record once a week and then just work on that one video for the whole week. But now I'm gonna have to change things because I also moved my whole setup somewhere else, so now I can record a bit more freely, so expect a few more videos for now. But yeah, desperate times call for desperate measures. But anyways guys, that's it for this video. Shout goes to our Patreons, Marais Prime, Mario Gordon, Predaking Hunter Plays, and the absolute madman himself, Jordan the Great, who donated $100. Thanks for your support guys. Make sure to go check out their channels, the link's gonna be in the description down below and in the comments down below. And if you guys also want a shout out, then all you need to do is donate to my Patreon. By donating to my Patreon you get quite a few rewards. You get a shout out to your channel, you can request your own videos, you can collab with me in some of my videos if you want to, of course. You get a special role on my Discord server, get early access to my videos, and I'm also planning to adding a few extra as time goes on. And it's all entirely optional. Sounds like a pretty good deal, right? But keep in mind we don't force anybody, since freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Thanks again to my patrons for donating, it's much appreciated. So yeah, thanks a lot guys. Anyways guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. I really don't have much to talk about in regards to Transformers. Sadly, the franchise is kind of in a hole right now. It's kind of stuck at the moment. There's not much to talk about. But there's still a couple of video suggestions, a couple of theories that you guys have asked me to cover, and a few other subjects to talk about Transformers, so I will. But at the same time, I also want to move away from Transformers and start talking about other stuff that interests me, like anime, Star Wars, maybe some video games like Dead by Daylight. There's a lot of things I want to do, but for the most part I'm still gonna be talking about Transformers. That's not gonna change. So hopefully you guys don't mind and you all decide to stick with me while we make it through this horrible time. Anyways, today's fan art of the day goes to TF Cypher, who I'm not sure if he made this or not, but I'm gonna put it here because it's funny. Like, I usually show artwork in here, but this is one of those things that's funny. 2020 can't get any worse. April, Unicron shows up to devour the planet. That's actually really funny. Like, while I do appreciate it when people make drawings of characters and stuff, like, getting a laugh once in a while, it's actually really nice, especially nowadays, because, you know, we got the whole thing going on. So, thank you TF Cypher for doing this. It's really good, it's really funny. It actually kind of made me burst out laughing, so, you know, you succeeded. Good job. Anyway, so, in other news, in my last video in my community tab, I posted a poll. Well, it wasn't really a poll, it was just a question asking you guys which one of these profile pics you like the most. The one you guys choose is the one I'm gonna use, and you all chose the one in the center. I also like the other two, but since you guys chose the one in the middle, I'm gonna stick with this one. So I want to give a huge thank you for the ones who made them. Their names are gonna be on the screen if I can find them. This was so long ago and a lot has happened since then, so if I forgot, I'm sorry. Let me know on my Discord server and I'll give you a credit next video. But the one in the middle was made by Soundrabet, so, you know, thanks a lot, man. As a reward, I'm gonna, you know, pay you some money for it, because, you know, I think that's the right thing to do, even though I'm a bit short on money right now. But hey, once I have time, I'll pay you for it. Like, I don't know, give $10. $10 sounds good. I don't want to waste too much. What? You want to give me 20? Are you crazy? That's way too much. The money's mine. Mine. Anyways, so yeah, that's all for now, guys. New profile pic, fan art of the day, plans for the future. That's basically what's up. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. Hopefully you'll enjoy. My next video, I don't know what it's gonna be about, so feel free to throw me some ideas in the comments down below, and I might get it done in the next video. We'll see. Anyways, stay safe and bye, guys.